What's up everyone, welcome to another camera comparison video. Today I have this ZTE Axon 30 Ultra. Yeah, the name is a difficult one, but a lot of subscribers have been requesting for this smartphone camera comparison video along with Xiaomi Mi 11 Ultra. Yeah, we have Xiaomi Mi 11 Ultra. I have done a lot of camera comparison videos with this one, so I was really excited to know that how Xiaomi Mi 11 Ultra performs beside this new ZTE Axon 30 Ultra. But I also wanted to add a third smartphone. I thought at the beginning that I should add the Samsung Galaxy S21 Ultra, but a lot of people requested for Oneplus 9 Pro. But if you want me to do another camera comparison video between this ZTE Axon 30 Ultra and Samsung Galaxy S21 Ultra, then please don't forget to make a comment and let me know in the comment section below. I do a lot of hard work to do these camera comparison videos. I always provide honest content, true content to my subscribers and viewers. If you feel this video is helpful, then please don't forget to click on the like button and subscribe to this channel. I don't want to waste any more of your time. Let's start our camera comparison video. What's up everyone, welcome to another camera comparison video. Today I have this ZTE Axon 30 Ultra, Xiaomi Mi 11 Ultra and OnePlus 9 Pro. Yeah, I was thinking about that Samsung S21 Ultra, but I will do a different video, different camera comparison video between Samsung S21 Ultra and ZTE Axon 30 Ultra. For now, I think Xiaomi Mi 11 Ultra is doing better. OnePlus 9 Pro is here because a lot of people requested me, sent me a lot of emails. Other than those emails, I would never add this OnePlus 9 Pro to this camera comparison video. Anyway, well, let's check carefully which microphone is performing better. Check carefully which one reproduces color better, which one has better stabilization, and let me know in the comment section below. I do a lot of hard work to provide you with this true content, to provide you with this camera comparison videos. So if you find this video helpful, then please don't forget to click on the like button and please subscribe to this channel.
Memories fade away, wither out, but I can't ignore.
All three of these smartphones are proper flagships. However, only the cheapest one, that ZTE Axon 30 Ultra, comes with a dedicated lens for portrait photos. But that's not a 50mm lens, that's a 35mm lens, which in theory can only offer 1.4x optical zoom. Yes, it is tagged with a 64MP Samsung GW3 sensor, which is no way a flagship class sensor. Anyway, Mi 11 Ultra and OnePlus 9 Pro depends on its main sensor to grab portrait photos with bokeh effect and applies digital cropping to make it lucrative. After checking a lot of photos, I have found color rendition is way better on Mi 11 Ultra. It most of the time reproduced natural color and white balance is almost perfect. Yes, there are times when colors got a bit saturated on Mi 11 Ultra, but that's nothing extreme. Which made me surprised is ZTE Axon 30 Ultra did better in edge detection. Edge cutouts and separation line blend is also better, but its poor sensor with poor aperture ruined things in some conditions. OnePlus 9 Pro, yeah, this is a phone that has very good camera performance only in some YouTube review videos. I don't know why some people is shamelessly promoting and supporting this device. Anyway, after considering all the aspects, I think ZTE Axon 30 did good in portrait mode. But Mi 11 Ultra stands on its own ground and I would surely choose a photo with more details and creamy bokeh over anything. I'm intended to choose Mi 11 Ultra for portrait photography. Okay, before we check main sensor and telephoto lens performance, let's check 8K videos. All of these smartphones can shoot at 8K 24 frames per second, but Xiaomi Mi 11 Ultra can shoot 8K videos with all three sensors, and OnePlus 9 Pro actually records at 30 frames per second, also can record 8K with ultra-wide sensor. I am actually amazed to see stabilization on ZTE Axon 30 Ultra. In terms of colors, details and sharpness, yes, you guessed it correctly, Mi 11 Ultra is better.
All we can do now is pray, make it count. I've lived through water, I've lived, seen pain you can't imagine. These days you take for granted, we fought out so you could have them. This truth you hold for ransom, buried beneath the static. No
Now, this is a set of photos taken in the same place with different lenses of these smartphones. Even if Axon 30 Ultra comes with a 64 megapixel sensor, this one is the weakest. Yeah, it's a Sony IMX686. Rather, Samsung GN2 50 megapixel sensor on Mi 11 Ultra is the best and the biggest. While OnePlus 9 Pro comes with a 48 megapixel Sony IMX789 custom built sensor. And yes, its color is optimized by Hasselblad. The photo in the center is undoubtedly the best. It has better dynamic range and more details. Yes, this one is taken with Xiaomi Mi 11 Ultra. Obviously, Mi 11 Ultra has grabbed more details, processed more textures, there are more shadow details, and everything is almost on the perfect line. OnePlus 9 Pro image is over-sharpened and that messy white balance makes things worse. ZTE Axon 30 with an older processor and poor stock camera has managed to process an image that is not only soft but also lacks in shadows, considering that 1.6 aperture on the main lens of that Axon 30 Ultra. This is really surprising. OnePlus 9 Pro comes with a 3.3x telephoto lens and Axon 30 Ultra offers 2x hybrid zoom through its 1.4x telephoto lens. Mi 11 Ultra only has a 5x periscope lens and anything below 5x is actually grabbed by the main sensor, and then there is a digital cropping to match the zoom. Yeah, other than dynamic range, nothing is better on Mi 11 Ultra, and after cropping in, this is one of those rare moments where OnePlus 9 Pro wins by a mile. Yes, OnePlus 9 Pro with its 3.3x telephoto lens and good noise removing algorithm produced a much better photo. I am surprised. These are 5x zoom photos. OnePlus 9 Pro applies digital cropping on top of its 3.3x optical, and I didn't expect anything fancy from it. But I had better expectations from ZTE Axon 30 Ultra. Even if it comes with a OmniVision 08 A10 8 megapixel sensor, it has a proper 123mm periscope lens. After cropping in, once again, you can see there is no competition. Mi 11 Ultra with its Sony IMX586 48 megapixel sensor grabbed more. Actually, this is what we can call lossless zoom. Color grading, details, sharpness, white balance, brightness and exposure. There is no aspect where ZTE Axon 30 Ultra could put up any fight with Mi 11 Ultra. Yes, these images were taken at 10x and all of these three smartphones had to put some digital crop in. And to me, this is really unnecessary, cause even at 5x native zoom, ZTE Axon 30 Ultra has failed. How can it compete at 10x? The truth is, at 10x or beyond 10x, there is actually one smartphone that can compete with Mi 11 Ultra, and that's Samsung Galaxy S21 Ultra. Okay, these photos are actually taken at 2x zoom. Once again, as none of these smartphones got a sensor tagged with a 52mm lens, all of these three smartphones had to depend on digital crop in. Okay, let me crop in and I will leave some other pictures for you. Check carefully and decide which one actually did better.
Memories fade away, wither out, but I can't ignore the ache. Lying deep underground, you must have lost your way. Look around, all we can do now is pray. Make it count. I've lived through water, I've lived, seen pain you can't imagine. These days you take for granted, we fought out so you could have them.
Once again, Mi 11 Ultra proved to be better, significantly better than ZTE Axon 30 Ultra. OnePlus 9 Pro comes close, but not as good. In terms of color rendition, sharpness and details, Mi 11 Ultra is way ahead, and now exposure is also better on Mi 11 Ultra. Sometimes color temperature of Mi 11 Ultra is a bit warm depending on the condition, while OnePlus 9 Pro looks a bit dim and a bit less vibrant. As usual, color grading on all of these smartphones are inconsistent and there is no trend. On both Axon 30 Ultra and OnePlus 9 Pro, sometimes color temperature gets warm, sometimes colors are saturated, while Mi 11 Ultra sometimes increased highlights and midtones. Overall, I would choose Mi 11 Ultra for almost perfect color grading, more details, better exposure and natural white balance. Truly, it is very difficult to judge between Axon 30 Ultra and OnePlus 9 Pro. As I always say, a lot depends on personal preferences, cause a set of people likes this, another set of people likes that, so it depends on what you prefer, what you require from your smartphone camera. And personally, I like the photos which represents reality. Okay, I know a lot of viewers are waiting for this, night mode photos, but I have to say, this is heartbreaking. If you are looking for real and tangible competition, then you'd get disappointed, cause Sony IMX686 is no way as worse as it performed here. Another thing made me unhappy is ZTE Axon 30 Ultra doesn't support 5x zoom in night mode. So 5x zoom photo was taken in usual photo mode, and OnePlus 9 Pro also doesn't offer any option for taking night mode photos with its telephoto lens. Overall, Xiaomi Mi 11 Ultra night mode photos are better than the other two, cause out of 25 night mode photos that I have taken, Mi 11 Ultra produced 20 photos which are rich in details, processed shadows and textures correctly, and removed noise without hurting the quality of the image. Axon 30 Ultra with higher aperture and better exposure management does well, but colors are sometimes totally off, while OnePlus 9 Pro has a bit more details than Axon 30 Ultra, but tonal contrast is totally different. Yes, a lot depends on how you like your photos, but I think there are 4 factors that defines a good night mode photo. I call it DENS, details, exposure, noise and shadows. If any smartphone can manage to have these 4 correct in night mode photos, then I will surely go with that. For now, that phone is Xiaomi Mi 11 Ultra. As usual, I'm not going to describe selfie photos or selfie portraits. There is an international smartphone giveaway going on for the subscribers. So what you have to do is to check these selfie photos and selfie portraits, then make a comment. A valid comment describing which selfie portrait is better or which smartphone actually did better in selfie photos.
Cause the further we carry on through the fight, the stronger that we become.
Color rendition on different lenses are even different. These are ultra-wide photos and you can see the differences. Yes, for sure, Mi 11 Ultra has the wider field of view and produced the most lucrative photos among these 3, but color grading is actually more close to reality on OnePlus 9 Pro. Both Mi 11 Ultra and Axon 30 Ultra has tried to beautify things with background processing, and yes, it actually looks better but doesn't portray reality. Color temperature on Xiaomi Mi 11 Ultra most of the time stays in the correct point. It's neither warm nor cold. Axon 30 Ultra sometimes goes very warm and OnePlus 9 Pro color temperature jumps back and forth. After checking a lot of photos, Mi 11 Ultra ultra-wide photos have wider dynamic range and more details, while Axon 30 Ultra makes things eye-pleasing and OnePlus 9 Pro is more realistic in terms of colors and perspective. All of these smartphones can record at 4K 60 frames per second and offers super sharp, super crisp 4K videos, while OnePlus 9 Pro can go up to 120 frames per second. It is surprising that OnePlus 9 Pro exposure is so poor beside these 2 smartphones. Dynamic range is almost similar between ZTE Axon 30 Ultra and Mi 11 Ultra, but colors are down to personal preference. Mi 11 Ultra seems to have better stabilization. Let's check these clips carefully and you will find something interesting.
We wait up for the dawn through the night, though our better days are gone. Made our peace, said goodbye, cause the further we carry on through the fight, the stronger that we become. I've lived through water, havoc, seen pain you can't imagine. These days you take for granted.
Well, it's time to wrap up, and obviously Mi 11 Ultra did better. I know a lot of other fanboys of other brands would come and bash me, but Mi 11 Ultra really did better, and the true competitor of Mi 11 Ultra is Samsung Galaxy S21 Ultra. Yeah, personally I use Samsung Galaxy S21 Ultra as a daily drive cause sometimes I feel that one is better, but that's another story. Okay, if you have liked this video, then please don't forget to click on the like button and please subscribe to this channel.